Hello, my crafty friends. Welcome back to the channel, or if this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Catrice, and I am happy you clicked on this thumbnail. So guys, I have a very nice, healthy, crafty haul for you guys today. I was on vacation last week, holiday last week, as I mentioned in my last video. And so today is my first day back in the office, and I missed you guys. So we are going to start with a haul. I did Hobby Lobby, Dollar Tree, and a store called Ollies. I don't know if Ollies is all across the U.S. or just my specific region. I'm in the Southeast. So I did Ollies, and let's get started with the Hobby Lobby up first because I forgot the crate sitting right here. So this crate here is full of goodies. The crate itself is $10, and I bought the crate because I do craft fairs, and I'm going to use it as my checkout stand. So I'm just going to turn it on its side and put my iPad on top and the shopping bags in the interior part. So moving right along, they had these baskets. The baskets were, I believe, they were $3. Yeah. So the baskets, they're oval shaped, and they were $3, and they're very nice. So I got 2 of these, and I'm going to use these on the table at my craft fair to put some, I make corner bookmarks, so I'm going to put those in these too. And then I also picked up this clear, it's actually a refrigerator bin, but I'm going to use it to hold some bookmarks, some square, the corner bookmarks in here, and then the square bookmarks in this one. And I got this clear bin for my craft room. It's got, I don't know if you can see or not, but it has like a gold little circle in there. But this is just for something, I don't know yet, but something in my craft room. And I got these 2 easel stands. They have a little easel on the back, and they come in a chalk black, and then the white is a glossy. So I got 2 of the white ones, and I already have some 2 of the black ones that I purchased earlier in the year. And then I picked up some of these canvases because I got 4 of them. And they are a wood frame. I don't know if you can see inside or not, but inside is a wood frame. And I got 4 of these. I want to try reverse canvas. I've been watching quite a few videos, so I think I've got it down, and we're going to try doing this in the next crafty video. But I picked up 4 of them. And then I got, these are some storage box bins that I picked up, and they're white with a little check pattern on the front. So they're just bins, and I got 2 of these. I'm going to use these at the craft fair on the table to hold my book sleeves. I make fabric book sleeves, and that's going to hold that. And then I just picked up this ribbon for no apparent reason. But I thought it was really pretty, so I can use it at some point in with the craft. So the bin is like this, and it was $10. So it's like, whoops, that on the side, and then it's kind of opened right there. So my plan is to imagine the table is under here. So my plan is to sit it on the table like this, and the open up part is going to face me, and the back will face the customers. So then I just have my my iPad sitting on top of here, and my little square Shopify checkout thingy over there. And that is how that's going to look. And so that was what I got from Dollar Tree. So now let's move over to the Hobby Lobby haul. Okay, so now it is time to do the Hobby Lobby haul. And I'm going to take the fabric out first. Sorry about the noise. Okay, so I picked up some fabric. they had their sale on last week. So I always get my fabric. Whenever I buy it from Hobby Lobby, I wait for the sale and then I purchase it. So that is just pink polka dot. And this is really for my sewing channel, but I'll just go ahead and show you guys. That's the yellow polka dot. And then I got the green polka dot. And I got 2 yards of each. So, but this is for some things I'm going to be making on the sewing channel. And then I got some vinyl. So let me show you the vinyl. Well, I got some clear, is it Tumbo brand? Yes, this is the Tumbo Mono Liquid Glue. It was $3.99, so I picked up some clear glue because you guys know I needed some clear glue. Then I got, these are some acrylic blank door hangers, and they were $2.79. So I got those. I think it comes, 4 in a pack. Okay, I thought it was just 2, but it's 4 in a pack. And I picked up some archival ink, black ink, and that was $6.99. All right, now I have the vinyl. So I got this really pretty gold foil by 405. I believe that's the Hobby Lobby brand, and it is a gold foil iron-on, and it's 12 by 24 inches. So I got that, and the price was $7.99. So I'm going to see how I like that. And then I got some gingham blue iron-on by the same brand, the Hobby Lobby brand. So I got that, and it was $5.99. And then on the, you know how they have in Hobby Lobby that back row where they have all their clearance items. So I went back there to see what was back there, and I picked up some puff vinyl. So we're going to see if this works because it's probably on clearance for a reason. But that's the puff vinyl that I got. And it was $1 and reduced from $6.99 to $1.39. And the same thing with this, except this is not puff. This is just regular, a checkered print iron-on vinyl. And then we have, I think these are called daisies. This was reduced to $1.39 as well. This was also $1.39. And then that's a daisy print by the same brand. And what else? Oh, did I get, I don't know. I can't remember if I picked up a planner, July 2026 through December of 2027. And I don't know if I got this out of, I can't remember if I got this out of Hobby Lobby or I got this out of Ollies. So we'll skip ahead. That is the planner from Ollies, and it was $9.99. All right, so let's put up the Hobby Lobby stuff over here. And then I'm going, one more thing I got from Hobby Lobby. They have these boards. They are like an oval, shape at the top with a square bottom. And it has this little easel on the back, and they are $25. What are they? Yep, $25.99. So they stand on a table like that. I don't know if you guys can see the little stand right there. And I'm going to use these at my craft fair. They also, if you want to hang them, has a little hook right there for you to hang. But for me, I'm using this at my craft fair, and I'm going to put my keyring scrunchies on here. So that's why I got that. I'm going to get the hubby to drill some holes in that for me so I can have hooks to hang them on. Now, so that concludes Hobby Lobby. And the next thing is the Ollies. So Ollies is kind of like a store that has brands for clearance, discounted price, brands, items, and off-brand items. And you can just find pretty much every and anything from A to Z inside of Ollies. So we'll start with the first bag. I picked up this, what is this? This is called polyester binding. And I'm just going to see how I like it. It's like a green. I want to open this up because I didn't test it out. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So basically, if those of you that sew, this is just basically fabric, and it's a satin green, and they fold it in half. And you can, this is what we use for binding things. But it was only $1.49, and it is 4.75 yards. So I picked up 2 of them. This is the only color that they had left. So I just got it to see how I like it. We have an Ollies in my area. I'm in the suburbs of Atlanta. So I went into the city of Atlanta for the Ollies that's here. And it had some stuff, but not like this particular Ollies. We were in Florida last week. We went to St. Augustine and Naples. And when I was in when we were in Naples, we drove over to Fort Myers, and that's where I saw the Ollies. And we went in there. Okay. So I picked up some y'all know I have a thing for polka dots. So I got 2 rows of green ribbon and the polka dot, and they were $1 each. And I'm trying to see how many yards. Oh, okay, so it's 9 feet. So yeah, so I got that, and they were $1 each, and it's just 2 of them. They had a gazillion different colors, but I just picked up the green for now. And then this is this is a Dollar Tree brand, Crafty Square, but Ollies had it for $1. And I think it's $1.25 or $1.25 at Dollar Tree. But I always had it for $1, so I just got it since I was standing there, and it's black. So I picked up two rows of that. And it had this really cute, it's like a toothbrush holder, but I'm going to use it for a pencil holder here in the craft room. And it was $1.99. That's how it looks on the inside. It's the bottom. And yeah, that was $1.99. Okay, now next, this is still Ollies. So, sorry about the paper noise. Or the plastic, I should say. Okay, I got this sketch pad because I want to start, now I'm not a sketcher, but I want to start sketching out my ideas that are taking up space in my brain. So the paper looks like that. And basically, I just want to sketch. See, it's kind of thick. You get a lot of papers. My tote bag designs that I make on my sewing channel. I want to use this sketch pad here. And it had different colors. This is the back. This was $4.99. And how many pieces of paper? It doesn't say, but it's pretty thick. So you get a lot of sheets of paper, but it doesn't say how many. But and it had different patterns for the cover. So I chose this one. And then this is a $1.99 notepad that has has the moon, different shapes of the moons on it. And it's a real pretty color. I don't know. And it's got the little gold foil edging on it. I actually got this for my daughter because she loves anything with the moon, stars, and the sun, and all that stuff. So I got that for her. And it doesn't say how many. Oh, yeah, it does. It's 100 sheets of paper. So I can't wait. I'm going to let her open it, though. But I can't wait to see how the paper feels. But it's really pretty. It's got the gold on the side. And for $1.99, can't go wrong. And then here is some craft paper, cardstock. And it is, I'm trying to see how many pounds. So you get 20 sheets. And I think it feels like it may be 65-pound cardstock, but it doesn't say on here. But it was $1.99. And I don't know if the camera is going to pick up or not. But let me open it because it's glitter. And it is such a pretty, almost like a crystal kind of glitter. Oh yeah, that feels really good. Oh, that's gorgeous. Yeah. I don't know if my camera is going to pick that up or not, but trust me, it's there. It's a really pretty glittery So I cannot wait to make some cards with that. And they were $1.99 a pack, and I picked up 2 packs. 2 packs of that. And I also found they had a boatload of canvas, and I should have gotten some different sizes. They had the big ones, small, medium, the mini sizes, all sizes. And these were $1.99, and you get 2 in a pack. And the ones I got is 12 by 12, and it says 3D stretched canvas. So I don't know what the 3D means, but anyway, we're gonna see, because I'm gonna definitely craft with this coming up soon. So 2 packs for $1.99, and you can look on the inside, you can see that it's a very pretty wood frame, and that's what the reverse canvas, that's what you're gonna want to make sure you have a nice pretty wood frame. And I picked up two of them, so I got 2 packs. And same thing with that, very nice wood on the inside. So, and I thought this was a deal because $1.99 for 2 12 by 12. And the ones that I got at Hobby Lobby were $1.25. And what size? So they were a little smaller than the 12 by 12. Now this is my favorite find. I should have gotten, I don't know, 5 or 10 of these. I absolutely love this. This is kind of like a farmhouse design, was what it reminds me of. And it was $5.99. And it is a 16 by 16 inches. And it has the shiplap background with the wood frame and a rope for the handle. And that's what the back looks like, and the front. So I am definitely going to use some black vinyl and put some type of wording, just one word across here and maybe something here. I have a million ideas, so I need to zoom it in and decide on one. But I absolutely love this. Love it, love it, love it. I'm going to go to the Ollies in my area one day and see if they have some of this stuff now, because I think when I went, they were just open and they were, you know, still new and still trying to get things in. But this right here was just mine. And look at this design here. It says happiness is homemade. That would be, they give you some ideas to put on the frame. This right here would be really nice. So yeah, so this, I love this. I don't know why I didn't pick up 2. I'm forever doing that. But I should have at least gotten 2 of these, but I love it. Okay, guys, so that, I think, is that everything? Yeah, so that was my haul for when I was on vacation. And now, hope you guys enjoyed that. So now we are going to craft with some of this stuff. So let me reposition the camera down on the table so you guys can see what I'm doing. And go ahead and get started. Okay, I've got everything organized on the table. And we are going to start with I'm going to do 2 projects today with what you just saw me in the haul, using in the haul. And the first one up is going to be this clear bin. This is the bin I was telling you about. This is an actual refrigerator bin, but I'm going to use it at my craft show to put freebies in. So what I'm going to do is, can spray that part with alcohol. And so at my craft show that I'm doing, I always like to have something that I give away as a free, a freebie gift for those supporting me and everything. So I haven't decided what I'm going to do for this one, but I do know that it's going to go in this bin. So I can go ahead and, I'm always forgetting something. I forgot my transfer tape. So let me get that out the drawer real quick. And I can go ahead and get the bin ready, even though I don't know what's going to be in there. So I'm just using my favorite lined transfer tape, which I need to get some more of this because it's coming to an end, but I still have a boatload of scraps that I can use. So I'm going to go ahead and get this off like that. And this SVG file, this is not a font. This is actually an SVG file. And I got that, and I'll list it below in the description, but I got it from Creative Fabrica. And that's how it looks, and says freebies with an S. So I'm gonna peel this off. Now this vinyl is not the, what is it called? This black vinyl is not Crafter Square. This is Teckwrap. But the other vinyl that I'm using today, I promise, it is going to be the vinyl that I use on the haul. So let me just get this lined up as evenly and straight as I can. And that looks pretty good. Okay, so I really like this font. I like this SVG because I don't know what font it is, but it actually it's just one of those files on Creative Fabrica. And that is how that turned out. Very pretty. And this is going to sit on my table at the craft shop. Now, oh, you know, I don't know why I didn't cut my heat press on. I should have had it heating up. So for the next file, I have this pillow. Well, I have a lot of these blank pillowcases that I purchased in a bundle off of Amazon, and they're just satin square pillowcases, and they have a zipper where you can put your pillow form inside. But for now, I need to get some pillow forms, but for now, I'm going to go ahead and decorate what I want on the pillow. And then this weekend when I go out, I'm going to pick up a few pillow forms because I saw some at Hobby Lobby. I don't know why I didn't grab any. And I'm using that gold. This is so pretty. This is my first time using this. Oh, so what is it called? The Hobby Lobby brand. Oh no, I have used this before, but I've never used the gold. This is their 405. But this gold is just stunning. And it is going to go down on the pillow, and that in gold it's going to say faith, and then more and less fear is going to be in black. So it says more faith and less fear, and I love that quote. So we are going to preheat the pillowcase to just kind of iron out some of the wrinkles in the water, the moisture that's in the pillowcase. So I'm going to go ahead and preheat this now, and I will be right back. All right, so I've got the pillow form all nicely pressed out on the heat press. And let me see if I can easily slide you guys back a little. There we go. All right. So I've got that there. And now I'm just going to put I'm going to heat press the word faith in gold first. And then once I get that down, I will add the other words and do those together. But I want to do this one first. So let me just measure from end to end. Make sure it is as even as possible. Oh gosh, I got that right on the money on the very first try. Okay. All right, so we got that down. And that looks good. And now I'm going to take this over to the heat press, get it pressed out, make sure that there is nothing under that can press onto the fabric. Get that down like that. And that looks good. So let me be right back. Let's get this pressed. And I'm pressing it at 300 degrees for 30 seconds. And when you're pressing anything with a zipper or a button, you want to make sure that you try and not get that under your heat press. All right, we are fresh from the heat press, and this is a cool press. So I'm gonna let it cool down, and then we will be ready to get the other words on. And I believe those are, although this is Teckwrap, the black that I'm using is Teckwrap. So I will see. I believe it can be 30 seconds, 300 degrees for 15 seconds as well. All right, let's see what we've got. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's peeling up so nice. Whew. That's very, very pretty. Oh, I might just leave that like that. Love that. That is gorgeous. Okay, now I am going to put the words, and I left the SVG up on my screen over here on Design Space. You probably can't see it because I had to remember where to position the words, because it came, you know, as one in a file, but then I went into Design Space and just kind of detached it, and so I could cut the word faith and then cut the words more and less fear. Slide this over just a smidgen. I think it goes like that. All right, so we have there, and then the words less fear are gonna fall right under the A. So I'm just gonna trim this down so it doesn't mess with my eye, with my eyes, I should say. And I believe I'm bring it down. Yeah, bring this down a little bit. And then just kind of, okay, that looks good. You know what I'm gonna do with the word more? I'm gonna just kind of slide it up just a little. Yeah. Okay, let's see. That is what we're working with. Let me see how that looks. I think I may bring this. Y'all know me, I overthink some stuff. Goodness, just girl, put this thing down and go and heat press it already. Okay, let's see. All right, okay, so this is where I'm going to put the word more. I just need to make it straight because I put it down and made it a little crooked. There we are, okay. All right, I'm gonna leave this alone. Okay, you know what? Something about this is not sitting well with me, so hold on. Hold on, guys. I think I'm going to bring it. They have it closer in the SVG, but I think I want mine to be a little further down. Yeah. Okay. Woo. Child, we better be here all evening. All right. So this is how the final thing is going to look. Now, what I'm going to do is put some butcher paper over. You know what? I can just put, I'm going to put the cover that came off of the word faith to cover it up so that my heat press doesn't touch the vinyl again. And let me go over here and get my, I have a huge roll of butcher paper. And I'm gonna, forgive that noise. So this is what I went over to cut. And I'm gonna trim it down just a little more. And I think instead of putting the vinyl, instead of putting the plastic film over it again, I'm just gonna put the butcher paper. All right, so now we are good to go. There. All right, taking this to the heat press and let it press for 30 seconds and then come back with the final results. Okay, got that off. Ooh, this gold is just gorgeous. So I'm gonna let that cool. I got the butcher paper sitting over here. I'm gonna let the words more and less cool down because it is a cool peel. All right, and let's see. Yep, so far so good. No lifting. Oh my gosh, that's perfect. All right, now, same thing here, no lifting. Good deal. So I don't need to do a second press or anything. Oh, I love this. This is so pretty. And I like for my zippers to be at the bottom. Some of you may want yours at the top, but just make sure you pay attention to that before you start to heat press. And this is what we have. More faith and less fear. There we go. So that is really pretty. And then I got the clear bin for the craft fair coming up with the freebies I'm going to put on the inside. And let me reposition the camera for a second. All right, crafty friends, I hope you all enjoyed today's video with the goodies that I purchased while on vacation, so the craft haul. And I hope you enjoyed the pillowcase, and then the little plastic bin. And thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you are not a member, if you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing to the channel. And if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. And until the next time, I will see you guys in the very next video. Bye.